What if I told you that the milk in your fridge right now might be destroying your testosterone, inflaming your prostate, and quietly sabotaging your performance? And that 73% of men over 60 are drinking at least one of these four hormone disrupting milks daily. I'm about to expose the four milks that are secretly feminizing your hormones and reveal the four testosterone supporting alternatives that could change everything. But first, here's what happened to Jack. 3 weeks after removing just one type of milk from his diet, his morning erections returned. His belly flattened. His blood pressure dropped 8 points. His doctor was stunned. Hit subscribe and the bell because this information gets buried. And drop a comment. Type M if you drink milk daily. N if you don't. The results might surprise you. The worst milk? It's probably in your fridge right now. The first milk to never drink. Conventional cow's milk, that gallon of whole milk from your grocery store, contains something that's literally shrinking your masculinity: synthetic hormones. Specifically RBSD, recombinant bovine somatotropin. It forces cows to produce more milk, but it also floods that milk with IGF-1, a growth factor linked to prostate enlargement and increased cancer risk in men over 60. But here's the part that'll shock you: conventional milk contains estrogen metabolites. Yes, estrogen, from pregnant cows in industrial dairies. You're drinking female hormones while your testosterone is already declining naturally. Jack discovered this the hard way. Cereal every morning with a big glass of whole milk. 30 years of the same routine. Low energy, soft belly fat, bedroom problems. Sound familiar? We removed the milk. Nothing else changed. 3 weeks later, he felt like a different man. But there's a plant-based milk that's even worse. The homogenization and pasteurization process destroys digestive enzymes, creating gut inflammation that systemically suppresses testosterone production. It's not just milk, it's hormone-disrupting liquid. The second milk to never drink: oat milk. This trendy, healthy alternative contains maltose, a sugar that spikes blood glucose faster than table sugar. Maltose scores 105 on the glycemic index. Regular sugar? Only 65. You're trying to control your blood sugar for better performance. But that splash of oat milk in your coffee is destroying your insulin sensitivity and damaging the tiny blood vessels that matter most in the bedroom. Raymond, 71, was health conscious. Gym 4 days a week, meditated daily. But he kept getting bloated, foggy, and his libido had vanished. The culprit? Oat milk in his coffee, smoothies, and protein shakes. 2 weeks after removing it, his gut deflated. Brain fog cleared. His exact words: "I actually wanted to be close to my wife again." Most oat milk contains inflammatory seed oils: canola, sunflower, rapeseed. These oxidized oils inflame your arteries, joints, and gut. You're drinking sugar and inflammation disguised as health food. But the third milk is even more deceptive because it's marketed specifically to men your age. The third milk to never drink. Skim milk, the heart-healthy milk pushed on older men for decades, is nutritionally bankrupt. When you remove the fat, you remove vitamins A, D, E, and K, the fat-soluble vitamins your body needs for hormone production. Without fat, skim milk becomes sugar water. 12 grams of lactose that hits your bloodstream like half a can of soda, but it's labeled as healthy. Doug, 69, followed every dietary guideline. Skim milk in coffee, with cereal, fat-free everything. He kept gaining weight, felt constantly tired, and his testosterone was in the basement. We replaced every low-fat dairy item with full-fat alternatives. 4 weeks later. 6 pounds down without changing calories. Energy returned. Testosterone up 22 points. Your hormones need fat, especially after 60. Skim milk starves them while spiking your blood sugar. But the fourth milk contains compounds that can disrupt your thyroid and wreck your metabolism. The fourth milk to never drink. Soy milk. Soy milk contains phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in your body. For aging men with naturally declining testosterone, that's hormonal sabotage. Leo, 64, switched to soy milk thinking it was healthier than dairy. 3 months later, he complained of low energy, mood changes, and weird puffiness in his chest. His estradiol levels were elevated. Testosterone was low. 1 month after cutting soy, he dropped belly weight, the puffiness disappeared, and he felt in control again. Most soy is genetically modified and sprayed with glyphosate, which damages your liver, where hormone conversion happens. Soy milk companies claim it's heart healthy because it lowers cholesterol. But cholesterol is what your body uses to make testosterone. Now here's the breakthrough. When you replace these hormone disruptors with the right milks, your body begins transforming immediately. The first milk to choose, goat's milk. Goat's milk is nature's testosterone tonic, rich in medium chain fatty acids that convert directly to energy. Unlike cow's milk, it doesn't cause inflammation or bloating, especially important as lactose sensitivity increases with age. Goat's milk supports gut health, which plays a crucial role in hormone balance. When your gut is inflamed, testosterone production suffers. Goat's milk heals the gut lining and improves absorption of testosterone supporting minerals like calcium and magnesium. Martin, 67, had constant gut issues and vanishing libido. 10 days after switching to goat's milk, bloating disappeared. By month's end, his morning energy had doubled. It's not cheap, but even a few times per week can make a massive difference. But if you can't find goat's milk, this next option is becoming widely available. The second milk to choose: clean almond milk, not the garbage on store shelves, the clean kind. Unsweetened. No gums, no oils, just almonds and water. Almonds are packed with magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats that support hormone balance and vascular health. Vitamin E specifically improves blood vessel elasticity, meaning better blood flow to areas that suffer first with age. Paul, 70, was crashing mid-morning despite switching to almond milk. We checked the label. Cane sugar, sunflower lecithin, artificial flavors. We found a brand with just almonds and water. 1 week later, his energy stabilized. Mid-morning crashes vanished. His fasting glucose dropped 11 points. Clean almond milk is gentle on the gut and supports hormone balance if you avoid the junk-filled versions. The third milk to choose, grass-fed A2 milk. Not all cow's milk is bad. The problem is A1 beta-casein protein, which causes inflammation and brain fog. A2 milk comes from special cow breeds that produce only the gentler A2 protein. When cows are grass-fed and hormone-free, their milk contains higher omega-3s, CLA, and vitamin K2, all supporting testosterone and cardiovascular health. Sam, 65, missed milk more than anything. Every non-dairy option left him feeling deprived. A2 milk from a local farm changed everything. No bloating, no fog. His sleep improved and joint pain decreased. Quality over quantity, a little full-fat A2 milk provides more benefit than any industrial skim milk. The fourth milk to choose, coconut milk, not from cartons, from cans, full fat, no added sugars, no gums. Coconut milk is rich in lauric acid and medium-chain triglycerides that convert to instant energy. These fats don't get stored, they get used. Lauric acid is antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory, supporting gut health and hormone production. Mix it with protein powder, add to smoothies, or create a nighttime tonic with turmeric and cinnamon. The transformation. Let's recap the dangerous four: conventional cow's milk, oat milk with oils, skim milk, and soy milk. The testosterone supporting four: goat's milk, clean almond milk, grass-fed A2 milk, and full-fat coconut milk. Each supports your body differently: circulation, testosterone, gut health, energy. Combined smartly, they create a powerful transformation. Your energy returns, digestion improves, mornings feel stronger, nights feel younger. Here's my challenge: for 30 days, remove every bad milk. Swap in the good ones. You'll feel the difference. And in our next video, I'll show you how to combine these milks with specific herbs and spices to create healing tonics that target joint pain, blood pressure, and prostate health. Subscribe and ring the bell because we're just getting started. Drop a comment. Which milk are you removing first? Your transformation begins with one simple swap.